Hello and welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today I want to have a little heart-to-heart about an issue that we all face as homeschool moms, especially if we're teaching more than one child. And that's the pressure to do everything and to do it perfectly. If you've ever ended a homeschool day feeling like a failure, or you feel like you just can't keep up, this video is for you. Because chances are, it's not your effort that's the issue. It's your expectations. Hi, I'm Christy with Homeschooling in Progress, and my goal is to help you simplify your homeschool day so that it's enjoyable for everyone. Now, here's the thing. Our expectations set the tone for our homeschool. And when they're too high or too rigid or based on comparison, we set ourselves up for stress and discouragement. We set ourselves up for failure. And if we don't adjust those expectations, we're going to lead ourselves to burnout. And what I've realized through the years is that setting realistic expectations isn't giving up or lowering the bar. It's about focusing on what really matters. So before you buy any curriculum, or before you plan your homeschool day, ask yourself one question. What do I want my homeschool to be about? That answer is your why. And knowing your why is going to help you set realistic expectations in your homeschool that align to it. Let's talk about narrowing down to the essentials. It can be easy to feel like you need to do every subject every day, every enrichment, every Pinterest project that you can find. But the truth, your homeschool doesn't need to look like anybody else's. And for many seasons of your homeschooling journey, the essentials might be math, reading, and that connection with your kids. And that's okay. That's enough. When we try to do too much, we end up doing nothing well. So it's okay, actually it's pretty smart, to simplify. So you don't need to do what everyone else is doing. You can choose what your children need at that time. Another key is adjusting your expectations as your kids grow. What works for a 5-year-old and an 11-year-old is going to be different, and that's normal. As your kids grow, they're going to become more independent. And you might get a little bit of breathing room. But when they're little, they're going to need a lot of your help. So take time every now and then and reassess. What's realistic right now? What do my kids need right now? And don't resist the changes as they happen. Embrace them. There are wonderful things about each stage of our children's development. And you want to adjust your expectations for each stage. It's good for you and for your kids. Along with adjusting our expectations as our kids grow, we also need to be able to ask for help if we need it. Now, let's be honest, asking for help probably doesn't come easy to most of us, me included. But we weren't meant to do this alone, especially if we're homeschooling multiple children. It's a lot of work, and there is a lot to get done. So it's okay to outsource a subject, to ask your spouse for help, to join a co-op. Maybe have your kids take an online class. And that's not weakness, that's wisdom. And your kids are going to benefit from having a mom who's not running on empty, trying to do it all. In our own homeschooling journey, we've done co-ops. My kids have taken online classes or had outside teachers. And my husband likes to help teach history to our middle and high schoolers. And all of these have been wonderful benefits in our homeschool. So it's okay to ask for help, and it's a good thing. Now, last but not least, I just want to remind you, homeschooling isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's okay if things don't go as planned. It's okay if things get messy. Those are learning moments too. And sometimes they're the ones that we remember the most. When we give ourselves the permission to be human, we're giving that gift to our kids too. And that's one of the most powerful lessons that they'll ever learn. But remember that homeschooling is not just school at home. It's a lifestyle that affects every part of your home and family. So if you feel like you're behind, if you've been trying to do it all and you feel like you're failing, pause and ask, what am I expecting of myself right now? Am I being realistic? Am I being realistic for the season that we're in? You're doing better than you think. So give yourself grace. Set realistic goals and know that the homeschool that your kids need is the one that gives space for love, learning, and growth. If this encouraged you today, I'd love for you to check out the full blog post. There's a link in the description where you'll find more ideas and practical tips. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to follow for more encouragement in your homeschooling journey. Thanks for watching, and happy homeschooling.